Look, how would you describe where the offensive line is? DA said today you got you and Caesar and then three unknown spots. That's different for this team, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I would say it's different than my first 5 years here, especially. I think we have a ton of talented guys, a ton of guys that can play at a really high level, and I'm going to do my best to lead and push them to that level.
Do you have a review of Fuaga so far? Just initial impressions of him.
Kid's a freaking athlete. I don't know if it's just those young legs, but he's a freaking athlete. I can't go into too much detail because we're going at the same time. But I think he's extremely talented, and that's just from the minimal movement that I've seen him get.
Penning is on the right side now. Just kind of, how do you help him from a confidence standpoint? Just kind of a new side for him after what he's been through here, kind of up and down.
Yeah. I would just say anytime you have to switch sides, it's not easy. So I think just building him up, I think that's the biggest thing. Building his confidence up, building, this his mentality up that, like, you switch sides, but you can't do this. Whether it's going to be easy or not, like, we know it's going to be hard, but you're going to put the work in, and you're going to do it.
How DA said when he was talking about you, he thought you were coming off your best season. How would you describe where you are now? And look, your role on this line is obviously now different, right? If we got three new guys, right?
Yeah. I'm sorry. Can you repeat the first part of the question?
Well, the question
It
is...
sounded like a compliment more than a question.
No, it's just about your
I'll say
role.
thank you. Yeah.
Yeah. Just about your
thank you,
role
DA.
on this line.
No, I just feel like I have to continue. I have to build off of last year in the way that I played, especially towards the end of the year. And then I have to be a constant encourager because we have young guys. Even though they're super talented, we have young guys. Build them up and be like, we have to pursue greatness every day when we come out here if we want to be the offensive line that this offense needs for us to be successful.
It looked like you guys were moving quicker in and out of huddles on the field today. I know it's early, but how do you feel like it's going to be, as far as the pace and your guys' ability to play under this new scheme?
Well, I think that Coach Kubiak has put a very large emphasis on that, even as we were going through phase 1 and phase 2. So it's really something that we just need to come out and replicate every day. Like, it can't just be good one day. It's got to be good every day that we come out, every rep that we come out. For the pace that the offense needs to roll at.
Does this scheme change kind of benefits the run game or maybe improves it?
Yeah. I would say that it allows the athletic guys on the line to be athletic. I mean, you have guys that can freaking move. You got C's, you got Trevor, you've got Nick, you've got left tackle, Tolly, rookie, my bad. Those guys can freaking move, and I think that'll be beneficial for them to get out in space and really roll guys off the ball.
Is that kind of just what was missing maybe from the run game last year? If you didn't get to the second level, maybe?
My bad, sorry. I don't want to talk about last year's run game.
Right.
All right.
What is the better way to word that then? Like, how could the run game that they seem to be installing be good for this team?
Well, I think essentially we have a better opportunities to get the ball outside. I feel like last year's offense, a lot of it was just designed for the cutback, and if it wasn't blocked exactly the way it needed to be blocked, it wasn't going anywhere. But now I feel like we're getting more people on the edges, getting more outside attacking plays, and that can be really beneficial.
You didn't mention yourself. I'm sure you were being humble, but I mean, does
No.
moving suit you?
I'm an old man now. No, I love moving. I'd say it's my favorite part of the game. Reaching people, getting to the second level, like, I would say it's a mainstay in my game. Those are things that I'm good at. I was naming the guys around. Build them up.
I know how it works.
So what they're putting in fits you. That would be safe to say, right?
Yes, absolutely. I left myself out. But yes, absolutely.
What's your appreciation of this offense? Have you been in any version of it at any point? Like, have been exposed to any version of it, or have you always appreciated it? I mean, obviously, a lot of these have Texas A&M roots, but
No, I have appreciated it. I mean, if you watch San Fran, if you watch Minnesota when Kubiak was there, like, those were beautiful offenses, and they were very, very offensive line friendly. Like, you're running the ball, you're getting play actions in, and, like, those are things that I think we can be really good at. But I don't want to just talk about it. Like, I say that every year. I want to actually go out and execute it and do it.
It also kind of strikes me that, like, DA is not afraid of talking about the Mike Shanahan and Gary Kubiak versions of this offense. And I know you have to adapt and change in the NFL, but there's some things to be unapologetic. Like, this stuff worked in the 90s, and it still works in the 2020s.
It can still go. Like, you see it. You see it with the Dolphins. You see it with the 49ers. Like, those teams go.
And this is one so far have stumped other people with. But when I think of these offenses, I think of Terrell Davis. I think of Arian Foster. Especially like 6th-round picks, undrafted guys, Alfred Morris and everything. Think of the running backs who've had a lot of success in it. Have there been offensive linemen that you're aware of that they've made their reputation on playing in this offense?
Hell, everybody on the San Fran O-line, like, them boys go.
Yeah.
I really don't know how to put it. Like, them boys go. Like, you got Big Trent. You have Jake Brindle. I think he's a hell of a center, and he goes. You've got McGlinchey, McKivitz. Like, there's a ton of guys that have been super successful in this system.
How do you think it would suit Alvin's running style?
Well, let's just be honest here. I don't think any offense fits Alvin's running style. That's just the type of athlete, the type of running back that he is. But I think that it will be even more beneficial for him because I think it gives him a lot of one-cut runs. You're hitting it outside, you're hitting it inside. If they're giving us this certain look, this ball is going outside. So, yeah, I know that he's going to go in this offense. Him, Kendra, Jamal, all these guys are going to go.
When it's early like this, what are coaches kind of emphasizing with the run game? Is it just to get out and be athletic or move, or what's kind of the teaching point?
Well, I'll just take you from the very beginning. It's breaking the huddle against the line of scrimmage, making the defense have to be more reactive, and us getting to the ball, changing up the snap count, all those things. Damn, what was the question again? I forget. I'm sorry.
Answered it. Just what are kind of the points of emphasis?
Yeah. And then really getting your landmarks. I think it's huge. Getting your landmarks and keeping your landmarks, not letting guys fall off backside if the ball decides to cut back. Or if you have a look and you know that this is the look that you want and you want the ball to get outside, you can go a little bit past your landmark. I feel like it's just knowing a little bit more